Jerusalem on a Shoestring, an introduction to adventure. Welcome to a city where every sunrise paints the ancient stones with gold, and every street corner whispers stories from centuries past. Jerusalem is more than just a destination. It's a living, breathing tapestry of cultures, faiths, and unforgettable moments. Jerusalem, a city of golden stones and ancient stories. Here, the past and present blend seamlessly, creating an atmosphere that's both timeless and vibrant. From the iconic Dome of the Rock to the winding alleys of the Old City, every step is a journey through history. Many dream of exploring its streets, but worry about the cost. The idea of traveling to such a storied place can feel out of reach, especially for those watching their wallets. But what if you could experience the magic of Jerusalem without breaking the bank? But you don't need a big budget to experience its magic. The city's true spirit reveals itself in the laughter of friends, the kindness of strangers, and the simple joys found in everyday moments. The best travel moments are often simple: a sunrise over ancient rooftops, the first bite of warm, fresh bread, or a conversation with a local over a cup of strong coffee. These are the memories that linger long after the journey ends. Today, we'll explore Jerusalem with just $50. It's not about how much you spend, but how deeply you experience each moment. With a little creativity and an open mind, even a modest budget can unlock a world of adventure. This isn't just about saving money, it's about discovering the city's true heart. By connecting with locals, sharing meals, and embracing the unexpected, you'll find that the richest experiences often come at little or no cost. We'll walk, eat, and immerse ourselves in the old city, focusing on what matters most. The sights, the sounds, the flavors, each one a thread in the vibrant fabric of Jerusalem life. Our plan: start early, use public transport, eat local, and savor every moment. By moving at a slower pace, we'll notice the details that most travelers miss. The aroma of spices in the market, the call of street vendors, the gentle hum of daily life. This is slow, deliberate travel, being present in a place that's shaped history. It's about pausing to reflect at sacred sites, letting the city's stories wash over you, and appreciating the beauty in every moment. So lace up your walking shoes and open your heart to adventure. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or setting out for the first time, Jerusalem promises surprises and delights at every turn. This is the story of one perfect day, showing what's possible on a budget. With curiosity as your guide, you'll discover that the city's greatest treasures are often free for those willing to look. Feel the excitement, the warmth of the sun, and the taste of fresh bread. Let the city's energy fill you with wonder, and let each new encounter become a cherished memory. The best memories are often the simplest. It's the laughter echoing down ancient streets, the shared meal with new friends, and the sense of belonging in a place far from home. Are you ready? Let's begin our journey into the heart of Jerusalem, proving a rich experience doesn't require a rich budget. Let the adventure begin. Scene transition. Our Jerusalem adventure begins before sunrise, as the city is still wrapped in a gentle blue twilight. The air is crisp and the streets are nearly empty, save for a few early risers and the distant sound of birds greeting the dawn. There's a sense of anticipation in the air, as if the city itself is holding its breath, waiting for the first rays of sunlight to spill over its ancient rooftops. We hop on the Jerusalem light rail, just $1.50 a ride, heading for the old city. The train glides quietly through the waking neighborhoods, offering glimpses of locals starting their day, shopkeepers opening shutters, and the city slowly coming to life. It's a simple, efficient way to travel, and the anticipation builds with every stop. The city glows gold in the early light, peaceful and powerful. The famous Jerusalem stone seems to catch fire as the sun rises, casting a warm, magical glow over everything. It's a sight that feels both timeless and brand new, as if you're witnessing the city's first morning. Our first stop, the old city walls, standing tall and silent, guardians of centuries of stories. These ancient stones have seen empires rise and fall, and they still watch over the city as the world changes around them. At sunrise, the ramparts are quiet, the air cool, and history feels close. There's a rare tranquility here, broken only by the soft footsteps of a fellow traveler or the distant call to prayer echoing across the rooftops. Walking the exterior is free, and the view is unforgettable. From this vantage point, you can see the city stretching out in every direction, a patchwork of ancient alleys, domes, and bustling markets. Once the ramparts walk opens, a $5 ticket lets you stroll atop the ancient walls. It's a unique experience, walking where soldiers once stood guard, where traders and pilgrims entered the city centuries ago. From above, you see the maze of alleyways, rooftops, and iconic landmarks. The city's layout unfolds beneath you, revealing hidden courtyards, bustling souks, and the daily rhythm of life below. It's like looking at a living map, spotting the Dome of the Rock, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and more. Each landmark tells its own story, and from up here you can trace the layers of history that make Jerusalem so unique. This walk gives you a sense of the city's layout and builds anticipation for the day ahead. You start to imagine the adventures waiting in the winding streets below, the flavors, sounds, and sights you'll soon discover. Each stone tells a story connecting you to centuries of history. Running your hand along the weathered blocks, you can almost feel the presence of those who built, defended, and cherished this city. The contrast between old and new Jerusalem is striking from up here. Modern buildings rise beyond the ancient walls, a reminder that this city is always evolving yet deeply rooted in its past. Take a moment to sit, breathe, and soak in the view. Let the city's energy wash over you and appreciate the rare peace that comes with seeing Jerusalem from above. This is a priceless experience, and we're just getting started. The city below is waking up, and your journey through its wonders has only begun. After our morning walk, it's time for breakfast. Forget fancy cafes. The best food is from street vendors. We hunt for a classic Jerusalem bagel, or ka'ak, a sesame-covered bread ring. For about $2, you get a warm, chewy bagel from a cart near the city gates. Add a packet of za'atar for another $1. Tear, dip, and enjoy. We find a quiet spot in the Armenian Quarter to eat, surrounded by ancient stones. Locals pass by, shops open, and the city comes alive. This isn't a tourist moment, it's daily life in Jerusalem. Eating like a local, we spend less than $5 and gain a real connection to the city. Sometimes the simplest meals become the most memorable. With full stomachs and high spirits, we're ready to explore more. Scene transition. Next, we head to the Western Wall, the Kotel, the holiest site in Judaism. Visiting is free, but the experience is priceless. The atmosphere is reverent. People pray, touch the stones, and leave notes in the cracks. You don't have to be religious to feel the power here. Take a moment to observe, reflect, or write your own note. Afterward, we wander the Jewish quarter, restored alleyways, ancient streets, and the Cardo, a Roman-era road you can explore for free. This part of the day is about soaking in history and atmosphere, all without spending a shekel. Scene transition 11. Lunchtime. We head to Mahain Yehuda Market, the Shuk. Hop on the light rail for $1.50 and step into a world of color, sound, and flavor. Our mission, a delicious lunch for a few dollars. Grab a falafel pita, crispy, fresh, and packed with salads, for about $6. Add a cup of fresh juice for $3 and maybe some olives or dates for another $1. For under $10, we feast like locals, surrounded by the market's vibrant energy. No fancy tables, just a step to sit on and the city's pulse all around. Eating in the Shuk is an experience you'll remember long after the meal. The best travel moments are simple, authentic, and shared with the city itself. Scene transition 13. After lunch, we return to the old city's Christian quarter. We walk the Via Dolorosa, the path Jesus is believed to have taken to his crucifixion. 14 stations mark the route, winding through bustling streets and quiet chapels. Walking this path is free and deeply moving, blending sacred history with daily life. The journey ends at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, one of Christianity's holiest sites. Entrance is free. Inside, incense fills the air and prayers echo off ancient stones. Visit the Stone of Anointing, Calvary, and the Edicule, the believed tomb of Jesus. The church's layers of history and faith are overwhelming. You can spend hours exploring its chapels and courtyards, each with its own story. This is a cornerstone of any Jerusalem visit, accessible to all. Scene transition 13. As the day winds down, we make our way to Jerusalem's most spectacular and timeless free show, Sunset from the Mount of Olives. This is a ritual for locals and travelers alike, a moment when the city seems to pause and breathe as the sun dips low on the horizon. Whether you choose to walk up the winding paths or hop on a local bus, the journey itself is part of the experience. You'll pass by ancient tombs, olive groves, and the storied Kidron Valley, each step echoing with centuries of history and the footsteps of countless pilgrims. From the summit, the old city unfolds before you in a breathtaking panorama. The golden dome of the rock glows in the soft evening light, surrounded by the ancient walls and rooftops that have witnessed so much history. It's a view that feels both intimate and immense, connecting you to the heart of Jerusalem. As you stand there, the entire day seems to come together in this one unforgettable moment. The city's stories, its energy, and its beauty are all laid out before you. And for a few minutes, you're part of something much bigger than yourself. Find a spot to sit and simply watch as the sky transforms, shades of orange, pink, and purple painting the city below. The call to prayer drifts up from the mosques, mingling with the evening breeze, creating a soundtrack that is both peaceful and deeply moving. It's a perfect time to reflect on your day. Maybe you wandered along the ancient city walls, sampled fresh street food in a bustling market, or followed in the footsteps of pilgrims through winding streets. All of these experiences, rich and memorable, have cost little but given so much. As dusk settles, treat yourself to a simple dinner, pick up a warm bureka from a local bakery, or gather a few snacks from a grocery store for a picnic overlooking the city. For just a couple of dollars, you can savor a meal with a $1,000,000 view. The goal isn't to indulge in a fancy meal, but to enjoy one last authentic taste of local life. Sharing food outdoors, surrounded by the city's lights and sounds, is a memory you'll carry long after you leave. These simple pleasures, good company, delicious food, and a world-class view, are the perfect way to end your Jerusalem adventure. Sometimes it's the quietest moments that leave the deepest impression. As night falls and the city lights begin to twinkle, we say goodbye to Jerusalem, grateful for the memories and the magic of a day well spent. Let's break down our budget. 3 light rail rides, $4.50. Breakfast, Jerusalem bagel and za'atar, $4. Lunch at the Shuk falafel, juice and olives, $10. Dinner bureka and fruit, $4. Ramparts Walk, $5. All major sites, the Western Wall, Via Dolorosa, Holy Sepulchre, Mount of Olives, were free. Total $27.50. Well under our $50 budget. With planning and a sense of adventure, you can have a rich, memorable day in Jerusalem without spending much. Scene transition 11. Our day in Jerusalem proves a tight budget can lead to deeper, more authentic adventures. The greatest joys of travel come from simple things: street food, ancient stones, a shared smile, a sunset. I hope this inspires you to see your travel dreams as possible no matter your budget. Don't let money hold you back. See it as a creative challenge. Whether in Jerusalem or your own city, affordable adventures are everywhere. All you need is curiosity, good shoes, and an open heart. The world is full of beauty, much of it free. Start planning your own budget adventure. Discover what's possible. Thank you for joining me in Jerusalem. For more travel inspiration and tips, connect with me and let's keep exploring together. Until next time, travel safely and with an open heart. The world is waiting for you. End.